So hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you for being here with me. I am Lou and this is just a little chat, a little catch up as to what's going on with me at this time. You may have noticed I've not actually posted either in group or on YouTube for the past couple of days. To be quite honest, I'm taking time for myself. I've been doing a lot of deep inner healing, a lot of releasing things from the past, digging into rubbish from the past, and I mean like real deep rubbish. I've literally started doing a beginning to love yourself course. It's run by a beautiful angel friend, Wendy. She actually lives about 10 minutes down the road from me. Didn't realise we've connected over this time of this coronavirus, and she has various Facebook groups. I will link them all below so that if you feel drawn to, you can come and find them and join us there. But this course has really highlighted to me some of the issues that I have in my life. Many of you will know, if you've been following me for a while, you will know that I am a survivor of domestic abuse. Now, I didn't just have one domestic abuse partnership, I had two. Both of them 10 years long. I was married to one and the other one I only lived with for 10 years. But it's a long time to go through all this abuse. Now, I actually grew up with abuse as well. I grew up in a domestic abuse environment, which then it sort of bled into us children as well. We were abused. It wasn't a pretty sight. So anyway, this healing, what I'm doing is looking at my self-confidence, looking at my self-esteem, my self-worth, and finding where I'm lacking, because I lack a lot of confidence and a lot of self-esteem and a lot of self-worth. I can sit here on camera and give these messages, but it's because I've been through what a lot of people have been through, and I've literally suffered the whole of my life. So now it's time to really release them. I've done a lot of work on my own, but as we all know, if you are going to go through healing, teachers appear when you need them. And I do believe that Wendy appeared when I needed her to appear, because she's brought me onto this course, and issues I thought I'd dealt with are coming up and they're resurfacing, but they're digging a bit deeper. I thought I didn't have a lot of self-esteem, a lot of self-worth, confidence, etc. because of the two partnerships. And during this time, I've realised it's not about them. It's about my relationship with my father. Now, my father was a typical 70s dad. Let's just put it that way. Well, to be quite honest, I thought it was typical, but it turns out that wasn't actually typical. It was a bit extreme. To me, it was normal, and this is what happens in normal families, which has completely led me down the wrong path, etc. But however, I lived with my dad. And for 9 years of that time I lived with him. He didn't actually even speak to me, let alone sort of like show me any affection or anything. I apparently was his blue-eyed princess, but he never, there was no affection there at all. For 9 years he didn't pay any attention to me other than to beat me or to belittle me. And I'm feeling now that, do you know what, if my dad treated me like that, it's no wonder that I'm a bit hard on myself. So I'm digging through those feelings. It is tiring. It is time consuming. It's hurtful. And it's bringing up all these emotions that have been hidden for, like, we're looking probably 40 years. These emotions have been hidden within me, and they're only now surfacing. But what I'm saying is, when you are ready to start digging into these feelings, teachers do appear. I have done a lot of work with this. I have done a lot of forgiveness, and I was at a stage where previously I was in the position where I did not call my dad dad. He was my mum's husband. He was him, it, whatever I wanted to call him. However, I had a dream, and I do believe it was actually work within the astral plane. My dad came to me and he held out his hand and he showed me like cutouts from the catalogue of like a slide and a swing and like toys and all this sort of thing. And I took a lot from that, and I do believe he was trying to give me what I wanted, but he didn't know because of how he was brought up himself. And it released a lot. And I can now say, yes, I call him my dad. We have not spoken now for 17 years. I do not have any intention of going back into that environment, because that environment is an extremely toxic environment. I know I'm better off without it. However, with this course, it has dug so much deeper, and there is lots and lots coming up. So it's time for me to work on it. Now, Wendy, she has been a counsellor. She has been a grief counsellor in more specifically, and she has dealt with her own issues. And from doing so, she released this book. It's Wendy Middlehurst, Release Your Grief. It is available on Amazon. I will put all the links below if you feel that this comes down to you. But I asked her, I said, Wendy, I think it's time. I need your book. My dad's not dead. Because it says, How I Found Healing Following the Death of My Absent Father. Now, my dad isn't dead, but he may as well be, because there's going to be no contact. It's finished. What has happened, and I'm moving on, I'm moving forward. But I do feel that by reading this book, I am going to get some more healing for myself, and it will help me move forward. So I'm going to share the dedication in the front of this book, because it really, really speaks to my soul. And if it's speaking to me, it will probably speak to you too. I'm going to link it below, because if you are interested in buying it, then I'm sure that you can try, and you feel free to. Okay, so this is Release Your Grief by Wendy Middlehurst. The dedication is, this book is dedicated to all the little girls who grew up without a dad. To the little girls who wondered why there weren't enough, who struggled to let genuine love in and instead just seemed to attract more men who hurt them. To those little girls whose heart hung on a tiny piece of hope for a fairy tale happily ever after, right up until the end, even though logic had told them for years not to be so stupid. To the little girls who are now grown up, who are now the guardians of their own still hurting inner child. To you, I'm with you, I hear you, I'm doing it too, and it's shit. We never asked for this, we never asked for these dads, but we can get through this together. Okay, so yes, there is swearing in it. There contains a lot of swearing on the back of it, but I know with me, when I get angry, when I get cross, the swear words come out, because that is how I deal with it. That's how the energy comes out of me, as swear words, and I do use cursing as my release. But that to me is just saying it all, isn't it? This is a book which I feel is going to help me greatly, and I feel it would help a lot of you out there too. So if you are wanting to dig into those daddy issues, because I know I've got daddy issues and they need dealing with, this could be the book for you. I will keep you updated regarding my own journey. I will be back doing cards. I'll probably be back on within the next couple of days to bring some more to you. The course I'm doing is running for a month, so it's going to be like another 2 or 3 weeks we've got left. I'm literally just at the beginning of it, and the epiphanies I'm having by really soul searching, going in and looking at everything is absolutely amazing. And I know that by doing this, I'm just going to come out of this so much stronger, so much better, and I'll be better to be able to guide yourselves and to help you and get you through it yourselves. Okay, so take care, have a fantastic time, look after you. Okay, you are important too. No matter what anyone in your past has told you, you are important. You are you matter. You are loved. Just understand that and make sure that you are loving yourself the way you should be loving yourself. So take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.